Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Lai, and today we are heading into the world of PALs. Palworld is still in early development, but it has been a lot of fun. For this playthrough, we're going to try out hard mode for a challenge. Our goal is to get through the tutorial and build our base up. Some of the challenges of hard mode include higher difficulty catching pals, less experience gained, the timers are longer for crafts, the character stats are lower, and when you're killed, you drop all your pals alongside all your items. It is notoriously difficult. Let's get started. After the character customization process and introductory video, we are set loose into the world. Starting out, we have the usual chores to do: collect wood and stone, some food, and scout out a good spot for the base. This is still a survival game, and we do not want to die of hunger and cold. So now let's get through bits of the tutorial. Things like opening the survival guide and how to work the technology tree. All of this is helpful when starting out brand new. It is well done to introduce new players to the game. Part of the tutorial is to catch land ball pals. So I ran around gathering supplies to make pal spheres before heading out looking for land balls. I found the first few and gave them a couple whacks with my club to weaken them before throwing a pal sphere. The fourth, I was a little slow to throw the sphere. I very nearly got myself killed in one hit. One of my favorite aspects of the game is how the pals help out around the base. It's useful to have a pal working while you go out and collect materials. The pals are also unique in their own way. They have stats, and while they are coded to look like gold equals good and red equals bad, depending on if it's a base pal or a combat pal, you may keep red stats over gold. I ran into this little Cativa on my hunt for the last land ball, so a quick chase later I caught it. I didn't like those stats, so I went after this one, who saw me and fled for its little life. After an embarrassingly long chase, I had two Cativas. Seeing the last land ball I needed, I readied my club for what I thought would be an easy catch. I now know the full force of a land ball roll attack. Fortunately, the run back to my belongings was fast, so I didn't grumble about it for too long. I grabbed my stuff and took revenge on the land ball before I went after this pangolin. With it secured, I headed off on my hunt. I wanted a foxbarks, but settled on getting a chickapee first. Just not this particular one. Looking around, there was another foxbarks, and it was a lower level, so I decided to go for it. I caught one with some great abilities, and while I was thinking over who to replace in my team, something came out and blasted me. I was then thwarted by environmental collision. Another quick run to my belongings, and I decided that I should get my base built up a little. I built what I could, then ran around farming for more supplies. Fortunately, Foxsparks not only lights up in the dark, its fire keeps me warm and stops the cold from killing me. I spent more time building what I could and farming supplies. At this point, I was having a grievance with how F interacted with everything, picking up a pal instead of clicking the bench like I was trying to. After a bit, I got enough supplies to build the house that my bed needed to be in. I did not have much experience building, so instead of continuously building, I kept clicking one at a time. Eventually, I managed to finish the house and get my bed inside. A quick look over what I needed revealed I needed tons more wood, so I went off to do that. Along the way, I decided to catch another Cativa and accidentally offed the first one I saw. I'm sorry, little buddy! My bad. I came across some more and had the environmental collision act up again, which made me laugh. See, look, he's stuck on the thing too. A few catches later, I headed back to base to see what my haul was. I figured out which pals I wanted and then went about building up the base. I built a feed box, crafted a bow, built more beds, a campfire, berry plantation, and a ranch. I was busy that night. Some more resource gathering and base building later, I noticed these daydreams didn't despawn when night ended, so I decided to try and catch one. It can get a little dicey when all the pals come running to help, and then this pal got in my way when I didn't realize these were wild pals in my base. I was busy trying to figure out why everyone was angry when I saw a Cativa and decided to catch it. After a few moments of me yelling at everyone, I realized my pals are dumb. Dang it! Guys, what are you all looking at? Ugh. Knowing my life is in those hands gave me doubt, so I headed off to catch a few different types of pals. This venture was short, due to me running out of arrows very quickly. My poor aim can turn any challenge into hard mode. A little bit of base work, and I decided to cook up some food. After catching myself on fire, I went ahead and spent hours cooking. They're gonna get raw food. Cooking is so slow. I made another bed and headed off again in search of more pals to catch. I ran around and found this gumas and got trolled by fox sparks. Ah! Fox sparks! And then I began the long, tedious journey of finding another gumas and chickpea. And getting trolled by fox sparks again. And again. And threatened to send fox sparks to the pal box if it killed both these gumas. Fortunately, I got one before I was blasted into oblivion. After a long and arduous outing of catching pals, I headed back to the base and took stock of what I caught. Unfortunately, it wasn't anything fantastic, so I made the commitment to hunt down better ones next time. This is where we're going to end it for today. We had a good start to our adventure. We caught quite a few pals, began building our base up, and explored a little bit of the map. We still have more of the tutorial left to do, so we will buckle down and get the job done next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you here. I'll see you next time. Bye!